And it is well good. And Arizona's tied it at 24 with 5 seconds left in regulation.
2-Minute Drill with Jedd Fisch is presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union. Whether buying your first car or purchasing a new home, Hughes is here to help take you further. HughesFCU.org, insured by NCUA.
Wildcats are back home this week. They host the Texas El Paso Miners. 8 o'clock kickoff at Arizona Stadium. Hope to see everybody there. It's going to be a great night for football, and back home at Arizona Stadium, always fun. Coach, you go back to Starkville on Saturday night. After that first quarter, your team in regulation outscored Mississippi State 24 to 10 before overtime started. After a tough first quarter, go through the character of your team to hold it together and to get back and have a chance to win it.
Yeah, we talk about, I remember in 2010, Pete Carroll used to say, do you win the game in the first quarter? And the whole team would yell, no. Do you win in the second quarter? No. Do you win in the third quarter? No. The game is a 4-quarter game. And our guys just believe that. And I listened to them on the sideline, and they kept saying, 3 quarters left, let's go. One score changes it. And the energy on the sideline actually started picking up. Where I was concerned when you go down 14-0 in the first quarter and nothing seemed to go right, and really they had full control of the game. Then we have a 19-play drive and we don't score on it. But our guys never flinched, and their toughness, their mental toughness, their resiliency really showed.
We talked last week about the film from that first game and how valuable it is. Even in a situation like last Saturday in Starkville, how much value to put on that film when the players go back and see that resiliency you talked about?
Yeah, well, you either win or you learn. And that's what we talk about with our team. And you just have to, you go back, and I told our team yesterday in our team meeting, that's now the standard. The way we played in the second half of that football game is now the standard. The expectation, right? Yeah, we had 3 touchdowns, we had 1 turnover, we moved the ball, we had a field goal at the end, we stopped them in necessary situations, we played physical, we played tough, we put ourselves in positions to win the game. That's now the standard that we can't go back.
Jacob Manu had another outstanding game, 12 tackles, and we saw just glimpses of him last season, how good he has become right now. Some may call him undersized, so is it talent or heart? How does he exceed on the field?
Yeah, I guess, he's smaller than a lot of linebackers, but his effort, his toughness, his strength, his knowledge of the game, you could cheat the system a little bit if you study really hard. And if you're able to understand what's about to happen before it happens, or you're able to get a better feel for formation recognition, I think that's where Jacob has really shined, and it showed.
All right, speaking of Jacob Cowing will be playing against his former school, and it's been a while. I don't know if that'll be a storyline, but he said last week that really, other than a few guys he knows, it's another game. He's a Wildcat now. But I wanted to ask you, and I know he's got a lot of football left to be played. His career, if you put the 2 schools together, he is on right now an uphill climb, and in a hurry to become one of the best receivers that college football has maybe seen in a decade.
Yeah, and if you look at it, I think he has a record right now of consecutive games with a catch. You look at the amount of yardage he's had in each place he's been, the touchdowns he's had in each place he's been, in the 2 places he's been. And, we got 10 games left. I think Jacob is going to start really showing up here in these next 10 games, and we're going to really be able to see everything we saw from his time at UTEP has really translated exactly to the type of player we got here, which is a great one.
All right, Jacob Cowing and company, Saturday night at the stadium, Arizona UTEP. Kickoff at 8. We'll see you there.
2-Minute Drill with Jedd Fisch is presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union. Whether buying your first car or purchasing a new home, Hughes is here to help take you further. HughesFCU.org.
Hughes Federal Credit Union can help grow your finances with high rates on Hughes tiered money market accounts that outperform the market statewide. Plus, you can withdraw your funds without a penalty. Visit HughesFCU.org/moneymarket today.